Out of this stadium tonight with our heads held high.
That is amazing. Wow, what a game.
Oh my.
Unbelievable.
One more for the record books.
At the buzzer, knocks it down.
Pick is up. Yes, he made it.
Yes, reverse layup is good with 5 seconds left.
Put 6 on my stat. First title in program history.
Being an in-state kid, everything that I wanted in the school was right at home.
Every coach has a toolbox, and every tool is from another coach.
Camaraderie, be able to hang out with each other and be together.
Takes it all the way for the touchdown.
Led by a future Badger.
I'm very excited for this kid because he is brilliant.
What an absolute javelin toss.
He's going to throw a jump pass and complete it for the 2-point conversion to Hawk.
I mean, we can see a lot of offense.
Put the exclamation point on it.
At the buzzer.
Wow.
It's good.
Oh my goodness.
Do your best.
Thank you so much for all you guys do for high school sports.
Guys, I got goosebumps.
That's all anybody can ask for.
The biggest games, the most compelling stories, the area's best high school sports coverage. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Madison YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
The most action-packed high school sports weekend of the year tips off tonight with the girls basketball sectional semifinals. 2 wins away from a berth at the Resch Center and the WIAA State Girls Basketball Tournament on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Tonight, Division II girls basketball takes center stage live from Oregon High School as the number 2 seed Milton Red Hawks try to upset number 1 seed the Edgewood Crusaders. Good evening, everybody. My name is Jesse Nelson, joined by the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau, and this is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on ESPN Madison. For more than 50 years, Zimbrick Honda's provided the Madison area with quality Honda vehicles, and the trusted staff of Zimbrick Honda's used car dealership will save you time and reduce your car buying stress by finding the vehicle that matches your style. If you're looking for a new or used Honda, visit Zimbrick Honda just off the Beltline in Madison or online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda. The Milton Red Hawks finished in 3rd place in the Badger Large Conference, an overall record of 18-8 on the season. The Edgewood Crusaders undefeated for the 2nd straight year, and the Badgers small champions of the conference. And Dennis, for the 3rd straight year, the Crusaders hoping to get back to the Resch Center and compete for a gold ball.
Well, you got a championship 2 years ago last year, triple overtime. What a heartbreaker. And this team has got 7 of the 9 players in the top rotation are underclassmen. So, hey, we could be talking next year. And if they get to state this year and win, they go to D1 next year. Talk about the
escalator.
the D3 to D2 to D1. It's like,
It's just
unlike Wisconsin Lutheran. Okay, they can't go any higher than D1.
We can't put them in the league.
Edgewood can go up one more step, but
the Edgewood Crusaders overall 20-6 on the season. I mentioned undefeated champions of the Badger Small Conference. Meanwhile, the Milton Red Hawks upset-minded here tonight. And Dennis, you're saying that Edgewood needs to take Milton very seriously here in this sectional semifinal.
Well, I know Coach Staub does. Milton has won the last 6 in a row, and it's 13-14. Their last loss was actually to Wanakee, and Tessa Bryan took over that game right at the end. But Milton was right in it to the end. They played some pretty good teams overall this year. Not a overly large team. They start, the guards are 5'2", 5'3", 5'6", but they're very quick. They're going to try to score in transition. They get a lot of points off rebound and quick outlets. They want to beat you down before the defense gets set, and also turnovers. So a couple of the keys we'll be talking about.
Let's get a quick window into this game brought to you by Wanakee Remodeling. Dreaming of transforming your home into the space you've always wanted? Wanakee Remodeling makes it happen, and their expert team is there to bring your vision to life. They're local, reliable, and dedicated to quality craftsmanship. Schedule a free consultation today at WanakeeRemodeling.com. The Edgewood Crusaders average 68 points a game offensively, but allow just 47 on defense, Dennis. They're one of the best defensive teams in the state. How do the Milton Red Hawks overcome that stringent defense of the Edgewood Crusaders tonight?
Good luck. You look at, here's some of the scores. 25 against Reedsburg, 39 against Stoughton, 39 against Mount Horeb, 33 against Cuba City, 29 against Portage. Yeah. They get to 40 or 50, it's usually a win for Edgewood. Again, that transition, they're going to have to get out and score and take care of the basketball. Both teams are going to be doing a little bit of pressing here. It'll be interesting to see how they match up on the floor. And foul trouble. You look at Nayeli Kilen, whose brother, by the way, #1 draft choice of the Giants last year.
The San Francisco Giants, baseball.
Baseball. Right. They won a state championship. I was able to cover that one. So good genes in the family there. She's averaging 13 points, 5 boards, almost 4 assists a game. Got to keep her out of foul trouble, and the same thing with Beanie Thompson and Anna Miller on the other side.
Anna Miller, the Wisconsin commit, suiting up here for the Edgewood Crusaders. She has never been an Edgewood Crusader and not played in the game for the gold ball at the end of the season. The Milton Red Hawks trying to get in her way of spoiling that party for a 3rd straight season here tonight. #1 seed Edgewood, #2 seed Milton coming your way next on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on ESPN Madison.
How much does it cost to talk to Gruber Law Offices after a serious crash? It's free. Yes, free. As in it won't cost you anything to speak with us. Not sure if you have a case? Call our team at Gruber Law Offices today. Your first call and your first consultation are always free. And you'll never pay us a fee until we win your case. If you've been seriously injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
I worried that I couldn't work a full-time job and still have time for college. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I found my stride. My classes are flexible and hands-on, and I walk on campus feeling inspired. My advice to others? Make your dreams a reality. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Everyone plays like a champion at TPC Wisconsin. Our friendly community shares one thing, a passion for world-class golf. Women, men, and youth golfers all love the course. The $25 million upgrade is impeccable, and the list of amenities is more than impressive. But belonging where the shared pursuit of excellence is a daily practice and not just a tagline? That might be the best part. Join today and pay no dues until April 1st. Discover belonging. TPCWisconsin.com.
Your state, your teams, your ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app.
This loss is as painful to Packer fans as you can ever imagine.
A customizable homepage, easier and quicker live listening. Your shows at the touch of a fingertip. Available in Apple and Android app stores.
I have no evidence behind that whatsoever. It's just a feeling I have, and that might just be because I'm scared of this rivalry in the playoffs.
Your one-stop shop for ESPN Wisconsin. The brand new ESPN Wisconsin app. Download it today.
Make your fitness goals last with Johnson Fitness and Wellness, the largest specialty fitness retailer in the country with 2 locations right here in Madison. At Johnson Fitness and Wellness, you'll find top-rated treadmill, strength equipment, ellipticals, bikes, and more, all guided by certified fitness experts who match the right equipment to your goals, space, and budget. And with white glove delivery and installation, plus flexible financing options, you can build your home gym with confidence. Visit one of their stores today or online at johnsonfitness.com.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
#2 seed Milton, #1 seed Edgewood on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, getting about set for the opening tip between the Red Hawks and the Crusaders in a girls basketball Division II sectional semifinal. We're actually going to get started a couple of minutes early here tonight at Oregon High School, it looks like, so we will quickly step aside for our national anthem. When we come back, the starting lineups and the opening tip. Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, Milton, and Edgewood. Division II girls basketball sectional semifinal comes your way next on Zimbrick Honda's presentation presentation of PrepMania.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When
All
it
right,
needs
Riley, I'll just
service,
let you
you
listen
need
until the
Zimbrick
game's
Honda
over.
service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Stop in for an express oil change at Fish Hatchery Road on Saturdays. No appointment necessary. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
For over a century, one family has helped generations move forward. Christofferson Moving and Storage. They've built a legacy of trust celebrating 120 years in 2026 with transparent, upfront pricing, highly trained professional crews, and flexible services designed around you. They protect your home and belongings with expert care and clear communication every step of the way. Let them handle the heavy lifting so you can focus on what's next. Christofferson Moving and Storage. Your best move since 1906. Get your complimentary quote at christoffersonmoving.com.
I worried about choosing the right two-year college where credits would transfer to UW, but I figured out a great path. At Madison College, I'm in the STEM program. The classrooms are intimate, instructors are engaging, and best of all, I'll be able to transfer to UW debt-free. My advice to others, start your journey here. You won't regret it. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Everyone plays like a champion at TPC Wisconsin. Our friendly community shares one thing, a passion for world-class golf. Women, men, and youth golfers all love the course. The $25 million upgrade is impeccable, and the list of amenities is more than impressive. But belonging where the shared pursuit of excellence is a tagline? That might be the best part. Join today and pay no dues until April 1st. Discover belonging. TPCWisconsin.com.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Madison YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app, alongside the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau. My name is Jesse Nelson. Division II girls basketball sectional semifinal between the Milton Red Hawks, the number 2 seed, 18-8 overall on the season, and the Edgewood Crusaders, the number 1 seed, 20-6 overall on the season. Starting lineups tonight brought to you by Hooper. At Hooper Service, customer comfort comes first. Their home comfort priority plan keeps systems running their best, saving customers money with priority service, and for heating, cooling, plumbing, or fire protection, Hooper is there 24/7. Turn to the experts, Carrier and Hooper. For the Milton Red Hawks in their road black uniforms, red letters and numbers with a white trim. Starting at guard, senior number 3, Nayeli Kilen. Junior guard, number 5, Sydney Grady. Junior guard, number 10, Kylee Butchen. Sophomore forward, number 11, Maddie Vind, and junior forward, number 35, Allison Coyo. The Milton Red Hawks coached by Stacy Skemp in her 11th season. The Edgewood Crusaders in their home white uniforms, maroon letters and numbers with a gold trim. Starting at guard, freshman number 1, Juju Thompson. Sophomore forward, number 2, Sienna Rabach. Senior guard, number 14, Macy Faust. Junior forward, number 20, Beanie Thompson. And junior guard number 30, Wisconsin commit, Anna Miller. The Edgewood Crusaders coached in her 33rd season by the Hall of Famer, Laura Stabness. Dennis Semrau, final thoughts before the opening tip of this sectional semifinal.
Let it rock. The big one's coming up on Saturday. One trip away from state, but got to win this one to get there.
2 wins to Green Bay. We are underway in the girls basketball sectional semifinal. The Crusaders winning the tip, working right to left as we see it and as you see it with us on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Immediately, it's the Wisconsin Badgers commit Anna Miller, the sensational junior, to the free throw line, drawing contact in the paint. Shot no good, but Miller will shoot 2 free throws, and that is how this game begins. 8 seconds in to our 18-minute halves, and the first point belongs to Anna Miller at the charity stripe. 1-0 Edgewood.
When they talk about key players, Kilen picked up that first foul right away.
And that was one of the keys for the Edgewood Crusaders, try to get some of the star players for Milton into some foul trouble early, and that includes Nayeli Kilen. 2 points for Anna Miller, both at the free throw line. 2-0 Edgewood in front. 3-point shot, no good from the right wing, and a rebound on the weak side is collected by the Crusaders. Beanie Thompson with the board, and here comes Edgewood into the front court, left side. Now dish it all the way to the right. Pump fake beyond the 3-point line. Bounce pass kicked, stays in play. Back up to the top of the key. Juju Thompson driving downhill, had it stolen away down on the right block. A big takeaway for the Milton Red Hawks, and then it goes out of bounds off a Crusader defender. It'll stay with Milton. Looked like that was number 10, Kylee Butchen, the junior guard, who was able to get her hands in and help get in the way of that pass. Now on the left side, Allison Koyo driving left baseline, picks up the dribble, bring it back over to the left wing. They'll reset. Koyo in the corner, pump fake. Bounce pass against the zone defense of Edgewood. Into the paint, and a contested, it was either a shot or a pass. Looked like a little miscommunication for Kilen. Regardless, it goes out of bounds, last touched by Edgewood. Stays with Milton, 17:07 to play first half, 2-0 Edgewood.
Keelan got caught up in the air, and I think she's trying to dump it off to Koyo.
Into the left corner comes the inbound pass cleanly. Driving left baseline, rejected by the side of the backboard, but collecting it in the corner is Kilen. Back over to the top of the key. Pump fake Maddie Vind. Downhill with the left hand. Layup off the glasses. Good first points of the day for the Milton Red Hawks. Belong to sophomore Maddie Vind, and she ties this sectional semifinal at 2 apiece. Just over 1 minute in. 18-minute halves in high school basketball, both boys and girls across the state. We welcome everyone joining us on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel tonight. One of these two teams will also play on ESPN Madison on Saturday afternoon for a trip to go to Green Bay and contend for a gold ball. Edgewood's been there each of the last 2 years. Milton, it's been a while. And a foul goes against Edgewood or just out of bounds?
Lost out of bounds. Yep.
All right, so the Crusaders lose it out of bounds on the baseline. A turnover without getting a shot attempt gives it to Milton. Good defensive stands here for the Red Hawks, Dennis, the last couple of trips down the floor.
They're trying to get the ball inside the Miller, and they're trying to post her up, and the Red Hawks won't have anything of it.
Sydney Grady at the free throw line. Now a bounce pass down to the left block, and the shot contested with a foul. No good, but Allison Koyo will go to the free throw line shooting 2. 16-10 to play in the first half. Sienna Rabach picks up the foul for Edgewood. Crusaders 2, Red Hawks 2. Girls basketball sectional semifinal. Allison Koyo, 5'9" junior, first free throw attempt up and good. A 66% free throw shooter on the season. Second free throw attempt for Koyo, halfway down and out, no, but Milton able to preserve it on the baseline, falling out of bounds. It's kept in play, but turned over to Edgewood. Maddie Vind made a great tiptoeing play on the baseline, but threw it to the Edgewood defense, trying to keep it in bounds. Crusader ball into the front court, swing it over to the left side, Beanie Thompson. Dribbles down to the left baseline and now brings it back up top. Swing it all the way right and into the corner. Sienna Rabach passes up top, nearly stolen away, but tracked down by Anna Miller between the circles. Miller dishes right on the right wing, now pass to the top of the key. No shot clock in high school basketball, boys or girls across the state of Wisconsin. Edgewood can be patient, look for the best shot they can find. Miller's pass intercepted by Vind. Maddie Vind lost control of it on the dribble, so has to reset the Red Hawk offense. She had an angle to try and get 2 points quick. Koyo spinning downhill, now dishes left side. Nayeli Kilen, step back jumper, missed everything, and Edgewood collects it on the weak side. It's a held ball, possession arrow to Milton. So the Red Hawks will actually keep it on this end of the floor. That's a win for Milton offensively to get another look at it.
Another look, but great job by Thompson, at least to force that held ball.
Milton 3, Edgewood 2. Koyo spinning into the paint. Shot no good on the floater, and a rebound collected by Edgewood. Anna Miller into the front court, dribbling with the right hand all the way to the glass, muscling her way in. And Anna Miller good for 2. Edgewood leapfrogs in front, 4-3. Just under 15 minutes to play in the first half. Top of the key, pump fake. Kilen now fires a 3. Well off the mark. On a bounce. The rebound collected by Edgewood and Sienna Rabach. Into the front court, Miller. On the left wing, directing traffic. Miller again, pass to the top of the key, intercepted by Milton's defense. It falls out of bounds on the sideline, and they're going to say it's Milton basketball. Hang on, the officials are going to talk about it. Both players opted to let that ball roll out of bounds, and now it is overturned. One of the other officials coming in with a clean look saying that did go off of a Milton Red Hawk player. So it is Edgewood basketball with a 4-3 lead.
Good job communicating right there Officials working as a team.
Edgewood, the number 1 seed in this sectional, 79-40 winners in the regional semifinal against the 8 seed Baraboo, 59-21 winners in the regional final the following night against 4 seed Mount Horeb. Their stifling defense at it again here in postseason play. Offensively, driving inside, stripped away from Beanie Thompson. Milton with a takeaway. Into the front court come the Red Hawks. Butchen looks for help. Finds it on the right side from Grady. Beyond the three-point line, now Grady driving toward the bucket. Throws up a shot, no good, but a whistle will send Sidney Grady, the junior guard, to the free throw line for the Milton Red Hawks. 14:03 to play in the first half. Edgewood 4, Milton 3, 2 free throws for Milton now. Grady to the line. Just a 44% free throw shooter on the season. That one hit the rim, hit the backboard, rolled around the rim, and then went in good.
Around the world.
They all count the same at the free throw line, don't they? Tied at 4, Sidney Grady, second opportunity. 4th leading scorer on the year for the Red Hawks, starting 5, is able to hit both. And Milton's back in front, 5-4 Red Hawks, 4 minutes into this girls basketball sectional semifinal. We thank you for joining us here for it tonight on Zimbrick Honda's PrepMania. Too easy, Anna Miller straight into the lane and an easy layup, good for 2. Milton cannot afford to give Miller a look like that all night.
She's got all 6 points right now for Edgewood.
Edgewood 6, Anna Miller 6, Milton 5. Shot in the paint, no good for the Red Hawks. Rebound comes away to Edgewood. That was Ava Akpanja in off the bench with the board. And now a three-point shot is good from the top of the key for the Wisconsin Badgers commit, Anna Miller. Sensational. 20 points a game Anna Miller averages this season, and she has Edgewood in front 9-5. Retaliation 2 is good on the other end. Milton able to cut the lead in half, 9-7. That was Allison Koyo with the bucket, and now an offensive foul goes against Akpanja and Edgewood. So Milton gets a score and a stop, and right when the Crusaders were creating their first separation of the night, Milton able to stop that momentum. Inbound for the Red Hawks in the backcourt, coming across the timeline in the middle of the floor. Pass right into the hands of number 10, Kylee Butchen. Butchen bounce pass left wing, open look for 3, off the back of the rim, no good, and on a bounce. Rebound collected by Beanie Thompson of the Edgewood Crusaders. Edgewood 9, Milton 7, 12:40 to play first half. Right side, driving, baseline, intercepted as the pass going from underneath the basket on the right-hand side to the left corner, stepping in front of it, Maddie Vind, forcing the turnover. Into the front court comes Milton, trying to feed Koyo down low, able to preserve it into the hands of a shot, no good for Vind, and Edgewood comes away with a rebound, and now a whistle goes against Koyo and Milton. Clock stops, 12:23 to play in the first half. Edgewood 9, Milton 7.
Right now, Edgewood's trying to, on the offensive side, Miller's got all 9 points right now. Thompson's pretty much been taken out of the offense early for them.
Here's Anna Miller passing over to the right side. Juju Thompson, younger sister of Beanie Thompson. 2 of the starting 5 here for the Edgewood Crusaders. They're both granddaughters of former Wisconsin Governor Tommy Thompson. Shot no good on the run for Beanie Thompson, and a rebound collected by Milton. Edgewood up by 2 points. Milton chance to tie. Free throw line extended right. Step back jumper good for Kylee Butchen. First points of the night for the junior guard in number 10 in the road black uniforms of the Milton Red Hawks. We are tied at 9 with 11:45 to play in the first half. Transition bucket, Dennis. That's big for Milton.
Right, off rebounds or off turnovers. You got to watch it. There's another turnover.
Speaking of turnovers, Sidney Grady with the steal and the score. Milton with an 11-9 advantage. 11:30 to play in the first half. The Red Hawks know it would be an upset to win this game, but they are not afraid of a team that's played in the state championship game each of the last 2 years. 3-point shot attempt, no good for Thompson from the right wing. Rebound to Milton. Into the front court, chance to extend the lead. Into the paint, Grady with the finish. Yes! 13-9, Milton in front, 7 minutes into this game. Well, I'll be, Dennis. You might know a thing or two that you're talking about. Milton
8-0 run right now.
not going to go quietly. 3-point attempt halfway down and out. No good for Penny Teagan of Edgewood, and a rebound to Milton. Chance to extend it even further. Top of the key, Grady on the right side. Grady passes left. Koyo pump fake. Driving to the left block. Koyo shot no good. Loose ball batted around. It goes out of bounds, and it will stay with Milton. 10:31 to play in the first half. Milton 13, Edgewood 9.
We talked about the balanced scoring. 4 different players have scored for Milton. Edgewood, all 9 points right now for Anna Miller. And they have not scored here in over 3 minutes.
Inbound came in from right in front of the Crusader bench in the corner. Not an easy spot to inbound the ball, but it did come in cleanly for the Red Hawks. And look at the great pass down to the right block and the finish for the Red Hawks. Kylee Butchen back-to-back buckets, and it's 15-9 Milton. Anna Miller with a retaliation shot, good for 2. 15-11. Miller still with all the points for Edgewood. She has all 11. Milton on the other end. Butchen again powering her way inside to the right block. They have found an advantage with Butchen getting to the paint. Offensive foul now called on Edgewood. Beanie Thompson driving to the rack. And a turnover to Milton with a 6-point lead. Approaching the midpoint of the first half already, Dennis, and Milton is on a tear here in the mid stages. Madison College timeout for Coach Laura Stavnes and the Edgewood Crusaders. They have not been contested like this in a postseason game since that championship last year. We'll talk more about it in a moment. First, I want to remind you, Madison College been around for over 100 years right here in our community. They've grown to 7 campuses all across South Central Wisconsin, including 3 in Madison. Whether you're starting fresh or leveling up your career, Madison College here for you. Learn more at madisoncollege.edu. That's madisoncollege.edu. Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, video producer Owen Dimple on site here at Oregon High School. Audio producer and Milton alum Riley Yauk back in the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. Dennis, what's Coach Laura Stavnes telling the Edgewood Crusaders right now as Milton has stormed to take a 17-11 lead?
Well, the number one key was stop their transition game. They push the pace on defensive boards and steals, so you got to get offensive rebounds and make shots. But Milton is holding them to 1 and done on the offensive end. Other than Miller, nobody else has been able to make a shot.
Milton 17, Edgewood 11, 9:50 to play in the first half. We welcome all of you watching on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel and joining us on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Right now, Edgewood's 0 for 3 on the keys. The other one, don't let them get downhill. They're attacking the rim and close out on their shooters. They're not. They didn't that time.
Maddie Vinn good for 3, and the Milton Red Hawks have a 20-11 lead on a team that played for a gold ball last year. Edgewood needs a response. Top of the key, Juju Thompson.
Now a 15-2 run for Milton.
Anna Miller rising fire, good for 3. All 14 points for Edgewood belong to Anna Miller, the Wisconsin Badgers commit. You know head coach Robin Pinchton and the Badgers like what they're seeing here from Anna Miller tonight. But Laura Stavnes wants to see more from the rest of her team. Milton shot no good in the paint. Rebound Edgewood down by 6. Into the front court. Feed it right. Thompson fires a 3. Way off the mark. Missed everything. And the Milton student section going to let her know about it. Into the front court. Red Hawks 5-on-4 if they hurry. Downhill left block. No, they'll kick it back up top. Open look for 3. Kilen missed it. And on a bounce, Edgewood collects the rebound. Miller picks it up. Walking it across the timeline, left side of the floor, Anna Miller into the front court, lowers the shoulder, spins into the paint, draws contact. Miller will go to the free throw line. Shot well off the mark, no good. Disrupted heavily by the contact of the Milton defender. Clock stops, 8:35 to play first half. Milton 20, Edgewood 14. And Dennis, is it good or bad that Anna Miller has all 14 points so far for Edgewood?
Well,
Make it 15 with the first free throw.
Good to know that she's hot tonight, but somebody else has got to. She's making her shots right now. They're just turning the ball over. It's empty possessions. It's not like anybody else is firing up bricks and whatever. They've missed a few shots, but it's the turnovers that are killing them right now and the fast break points.
Anna Miller, second free throw up and good. Badger Conference Player of the Year a season ago. Probably going to win that award again this year, you would think. All 16 points for the Badgers commit Anna Miller. Milton 20, Edgewood 16. Red Hawk basketball into the front court. Koyo using the size advantage in the paint. Couldn't finish, though, off the rim, no good. Here comes Edgewood after the stop. Pump fake, driving, Macy Faust. Contact initiated by the Milton defense prior to a shot attempt. Edgewood will inbound beneath their own basket. 8:15 to play first half.
See how the foul is on? They're trying to clarify it here for us.
Yeah, hard to tell when the officials don't know. They're going to get Grady called for it. Sydney Grady picks up her first. 4 fouls on Edgewood, 4 fouls on Milton here, just past the mid-stage of our first half. Milton 20, Edgewood 16. Good game so far here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. 4 games in 3 days. Both the boys and girls basketball postseasons in full swing this weekend. Driving inside, pump fake, Macy Faust tries to bounce pass it out of there, and she traveled. It was either going to be 3 seconds or a travel. They got her for the travel, picking up the pivot foot, and a turnover to Milton. Credit the Red Hawk defense, Dennis. They are forcing Edgewood, everyone but Anna Miller, into difficult situations.
She was looking to go baseline with the pass there, and they cut off the passing lanes. She had nowhere to go.
Left side of the floor, driving, spinning into the paint, turnaround jumper from 3 feet, no good for Milton, and a rebound is collected by Edgewood. That was Beanie Thompson coming away with the rebound. Miller into the front court, top of the key, pump fake, thought about the 3, instead hands it off for Thompson. She'll fire a 3, no good. Chase for the rebound is tapped out of bounds, I think, by Thompson. Now the official's going to say it did go off of Milton. It looked like it may have ricocheted, so I don't vehemently disagree with the call. It'll stay here with Edgewood, 20-16. Crusaders down by 4.
No video for the check. So.
You with us on YouTube have as good a view as anybody. Yep. Go ahead and tap the left side of the screen. We rewind about 10 seconds and check it out for yourselves. Our official video review.
Turnover.
Turnover to Milton into the front court. Grady, rise and fire, 3.
Banked it.
Banks open in Oregon on a Thursday night in the sectional semifinal. Sydney Grady extends the Milton lead, 23-16, with 7:21 to go in the first half. And the number 2 seed Milton Red Hawks upset-minded here in the postseason of the Edgewood Crusaders. Foul on Milton on the other end of the floor as Edgewood tried to push after the made 3 by Grady. You never plan to bank it in on the 3-point attempt, but if it goes in, you'll take it, right? Into the corner, comes in cleanly. Anna Miller now top of the key between the circles, directing traffic. Dribbling with the left hand, handoff to Juju Thompson. Thompson, the freshman, uses a screen, picks up her dribble, free throw line extended right. Dishes back into the hands of number 10, Penny Teagan. Teagan handoff. Beanie Thompson fires a 3 and gets it. Beanie Thompson, the junior forward, with the first points for anyone not named Anna Miller tonight for the Edgewood Crusaders. Milton 23, Edgewood 19, under 7 minutes to play in the first half.
Miller's at least keeping them in the game because she's been able to counter the baskets.
Oh, beautiful pass, setting up a wide open Allison Koyo. Credit the delivery, though, from Aubrey Klug, I believe that was, number 30 at the free throw line, drawing the defense, freeing up Koyo for an easy bucket. Milton 25, Edgewood 19, 6.5 to go first half. Pass to the left wing, Miller calling for it. Takes a quick 3 and knocks it in. Anna Miller, phenomenal. Milton 25, Edgewood 22. She's coming to Wisconsin, folks. On the drive, Grady with the finish. Grady heating up here in the mid stages of the first half. I've got her up to 11 points, the only Milton player in double figures so far. 27-22, Red Hawks up by 5. Top of the key, Teagan, back to Miller, between the circles, passes right, Juju Thompson. Hand off to Miller. Miller trying to use a screen, step back, mid-range jumper, contested, might have been partially deflected, and Milton comes away with it into the front court. Butchen to Koyo, oh, and Koyo is hurt. She fell to the floor, and that looked like it may have been a bit uncontested, and they're going to have to check her out here. Medical timeout. 5:31 to play in the first half. Milton 27, Edgewood 22. I tell you what, this might take a moment, so we're going to take a timeout here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. 5:31 to go first half. Milton 27, Edgewood 22. Back after this on ESPN Madison.
Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Stop in today at their location on Fish Hatchery Road and check out their full lineup of vehicles and find the one that's right for you, or browse the vehicle selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. That's ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda.
At Hooper Service, your comfort is important. From keeping you cozy warm to comfy cool with the ultra-quiet, energy-efficient Carrier Infinity Home Comfort System. Plus, join our Home Comfort Priority Plan and keep your air conditioner and furnace running at peak performance year after year. Enjoy priority service and extra savings that really add up. Hooper is here with 24-hour heating, cooling, plumbing, and fire protection service for your home and business. Turn to the experts, Carrier and Hooper.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Allison Coyo helped off the floor for the Milton Red Hawks. We'll keep you updated on her status. Meanwhile, Edgewood gets the basketball, trailing 27-22. Milton in front with 5 minutes and 20 seconds and counting now to play here in the first half. Anna Miller, Wisconsin Badgers commit for the Edgewood Crusaders, on track to be the Badgers Small Conference Player of the Year for the second year in a row, initiates contact and a foul called on Milton, and that is the 6th on the Red Hawks here in the half. That's the last foul to give for Milton, Dennis, in this first half.
Yeah, there was some bumping there, but she wasn't going to the basket, so sometimes they let that call go, but they'll take it one foul closer to getting to the line on the bonus.
Beanie Thompson on the left wing, down by 5. Off the screen, feeds Miller at the top of the key. Miller driving with the left hand into the paint. Gets
nice
two defenders
move
in the air. Miller did everything but finish the shot. No good. It goes off of Edgewood, out of bounds. A turnover to Milton. So Miller got by a couple of defenders with some nifty moves, but still nothing doing in the scoring column for Edgewood that trip down the floor. Crusaders average scoring 68 points a game throughout conference play this year. Their average margin of victory, 32.5 points, dominating the Badgers Small for the second straight year unbeaten in conference play.
And Anna Miller needs 1 point to hit her average. She's averaging 20. She's got 19 in the first half. Incredible.
Sydney Grady on the right wing, back to the top of the key, into the hands of Maddie Vind. Vind driving inside with the right hand, initiating for space, and Vind finishes. Good for 2. She has 7 tonight. 29-22, a 7-point lead for the Milton Red Hawks. Miller passes right. Juju Thompson for 3. No, correction. Penny Teagan for 3. No. And Akpanja with the offensive board, but it's stolen away by Milton into the front court. Vind with the left hand. No. Rebound Akpanja and Edgewood. Under 4 minutes to play first half. Milton 29, Edgewood 22. Anna Miller into the paint, passes left, wide open, look for 3 for Teagan. Off the mark, no good. On a bounce, rebounded to Milton. Grady wants to run, left side of the floor, into the paint, off the glass, and good for 2 points. Sydney Grady, junior guard in the road black uniforms of the Milton Red Hawks, extending the lead to 9, the largest of the night for Milton, with 3.5 to go in the first half. Thompson, guarded tightly on the left wing. Has to throw it back to Miller on the orange O logo at midcourt here at Oregon High School. Crusaders reset, off the screen, 3 for Beanie Thompson. When they needed it most, Thompson delivers. 31-25, Milton's lead now 6, approaching 3 minutes to play in the first half. Right side, Grady with the right hand off the glass. Grady does it again. 33-25, an 8-point lead for Milton. Back and forth we go. Suddenly it's turning into a track meet. Miller driving in with a lot of contact. And they're going to, with a late whistle, say the basket counts and she'll go to the free throw line. That foul was not called originally by the official down in the paint. That came all the way from out here, Dennis, right by us. Out by the sideline. What do you make of how that was called by one of the FAR officials?
I'm not sure about that. The Kilen just picked up her second foul. That's a biggie right there.
Yeah, a controversial one. Nayeli Kilen with her second foul in this game. Anna Miller to the free throw line. Wisconsin Badgers commit 88% on the season at the line, and of course, it rattles out no good.
Right.
Rebound comes to Milton, 33-27. Red Hawks up by 6, approaching 2.5 to play in the first half on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, Maddie Vinn driving inside for Milton. Couldn't finish too strong with the left hand. Rebound Edgewood into the front court. Pull up three for Faust, and she hits!
Her first shot.
Macy Faust, the senior, cuts the lead in half. Milton 33, Edgewood 30, approaching 2 minutes to go in the first period. And on the drive, contact, shot no good. Milton to the free throw line. Kilen initiates the contact, and the senior guard will shoot 2 free throws.
That's Anna Miller's first foul. To make it 18 or 16 minutes, that's pretty good.
Zimbrick Honda's PrepMania brought to you by TPC Wisconsin. At TPC Wisconsin in Madison, there's no off-season for your game. Get ready next golf season. Join today and pay no dues till April 1st. That's right, no dues till April 1st. Learn more at tpcwisconsin.com. That's tpcwisconsin.com. Sydney Grady, first point good at the line. Came into this game as the 4th leading scorer on the season for the Milton Red Hawks, but she is delivering in a big way in this sectional semifinal. Second free throw, no good, but more contact on the attempted rebound. Or they're actually going to say a lane violation, I think, occurred here. So Grady will get another attempt. 2:10 to play first half, 34-30 Milton, and a third free throw attempt now for Sydney Grady. Sets, fires, and halfway down and out. Carnival rims here at Oregon High School for Sydney Grady. Edgewood down by 4 with the basketball. Into the front court, Beanie Thompson at the free throw line. Picks up the dribble, gets some help. It's Macy Faust. Two-hand pass over to the left corner. Juju Thompson driving in, and a reach is called on Milton. The Red Hawk faithful not approving of that whistle. You're going to get Aubrey Klug for the foul. And that does send Edgewood to the free throw line. Remember, free throws the rest of the way here in this first half for the Crusaders. It's a good chance for Edgewood to work their way back into this game. Just down by 4 points, Dennis.
Yeah, looking for her first point.
Thompson's free throw hit the rim 3 times before falling off, no good. It was a 1-and-1. Milton comes away with the rebound. Grady to the front court. Into the corner, pump fake, floater on the run is good. Kylee Butchen with 8 points. Milton with a 6-point lead, approaching a minute and a half to go in the first half. Anna Miller, handoff, right side, Macy Faust. Back over to Juju Thompson, the freshman. Thompson using a screen, top of the key, nowhere to go. Dribbling with the right hand. Thompson, free throw line extended right, backpedaling beyond the 3-point line again. Gives up, dishes to Miller. Miller, step back, thought about a long 2, instead feeding it into the post, and Thompson with the finish. It's Beanie Thompson, the older sister of Juju. Good for 2. Edgewood hasn't done a lot of that, feeding the post so far tonight, but with Koyo out with an injury, they took advantage.
It worked. 8 points now for Beanie.
1 minute to play in the first half. Milton 36, Edgewood 32. Shot no good. Falling to the floor, Macy Faust gets a timeout with 54 seconds to go. It's Edgewood basketball. Madison College timeout here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. There are over 20 studies that support the benefits of low-fat chocolate milk as a recovery beverage. Low-fat chocolate milk contains the right 3-to-1 mix of carbs and protein, scientifically shown to help refuel and restore muscles. Pro athletes have been relying on chocolate milk for years because they've seen the benefits in their own performance and recommend drinking milk to others. Learn more at GonnaNeedMilk.com, brought to you by the dairy farmers of Wisconsin. So Dennis, Milton, about as good a first half as they could have hoped for here, trying to take down a team that's played in the state championship game each of the last 2 years. The only bad news, the injury to Koyo, but they still have a 4-point lead under a minute to play in the first half.
Yeah, for the keys for Milton, they're doing a pretty good job containing Anna Miller and Beanie Thompson to their scoring averages. Well, Miller's already surpassed hers. Thompson, 8 points. The other hand, though, they are getting as many possessions as they can because forcing the turnovers, taking advantage in the transition offense.
Let's see what Edgewood draws up out of the timeout. Miller had it
Another
taken
turnover.
away by Milton. Left side and all the way to the bucket. A layup is good for 2. Maddie Vind with the takeaway and the points. 38-32 with 30 seconds now to go in the first half. Milton up by 6. Edgewood basketball. Miller feeds Beanie Thompson. Beanie Thompson between the circles, dribbling with the right hand. Now 20 seconds to play in the half. Beanie Thompson drives in. Oh, extra step, couldn't finish. Too strong on the scoop. Milton with the rebound into the front court. Grady, she wants to run all the way to the basket. Layup good. Sydney Grady, have a half. 8-point lead for Milton, 5 seconds to go. Here comes Miller on the run. Shot no good. Milton the rebound. Red Hawks by 8 at the break. Upset alert in this Division II girls basketball sectional semifinal. Milton 40, Edgewood 32 as the teams head to their respective locker rooms. Halftime on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania brought to you by the GRB Academy. Interested in getting individual or group lessons from some of the highest level of coaching for the baseball player in your life? GRB Academy offers individual and group lessons for players of all ages and skill levels. Visit grbacademy.com for more information. The GRB Academy, baseball for the serious player. We'll get a check of the first half numbers with the Dean Dennis Semrau after this. Milton 40, Edgewood 32. At the break, it's Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on ESPN Madison.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda. Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Stop in for an express oil change at Fish Hatchery Road on Saturdays. No appointment necessary. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Is your home ready for a makeover? At WIAA Remodeling, we specialize in exterior transformations that turn heads. New siding, flawless decks, and windows that shine. Our team delivers top quality craftsmanship with unbeatable warranties, ensuring your home stands strong and stunning for years to come. Call WIAA Remodeling today at 608-442-0034 or visit WIAARemodeling.com. Schedule your free estimate and let us bring your vision to life. WIAA Remodeling, building beauty that lasts.
Conference play is heating up, so now's the time to build your own starting 5. Right now at Pizza Hut, get a large pizza for just $10 with up to 5 toppings. Whether you want pepperoni, sausage, pineapple, mushrooms, black olives, or all 5, Pizza Hut has the best lineup this season. Your choice of crust, carry out only. 5 toppings, $10. That is tournament depth. Pizza Hut. Head to one of their locations, order on the app, or online at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut. Feed good times.
Getting you back to doing what you love is the #1 priority of Stoughton Health Rehab and Sports Medicine Clinics in both Oregon and Stoughton. With physical, occupational, and speech therapy, we can provide care with no referral needed. Plus, we now accept over 160 area insurance plans, including Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield, Dean Health Plan, Humana, Quartz, and more. For more information, visit stoughtonhealth.com. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
Come on, Liam, let's go! Get open! Come on, go for it! Wake up! Wake up, Liam! Oh, come on, use your head! Gotta want it! Dominate!
There he goes again. Liam's dad yelling from the stands, trying to relive his glory days.
I know. We're just trying to have fun out here and play with our friends. Like, it's not that deep.
He seriously needs to get a grip.
Does he really think he's helping Liam play better?
I feel bad for Liam. I know he's embarrassed his dad ruins every game like this. I mean, I would be too.
Someone needs to tell him this isn't about him.
Yeah, stop trying to coach from the stands and just cheer.
That's what Liam wants.
That's what we all want.
Be your student's biggest fan, not their biggest critic. This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
This is Badger basketball coach Greg Gard.
Wisconsin wins the Big Ten.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN, WTLX, Monona, Madison.
Whoa.
Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel at Oregon High School. Division II girls basketball sectional semifinal, where the 2-seed Milton Red Hawks have a 40-32 lead on the number 1 seed Edgewood Crusaders. Jesse Nelson with the Dean Dennis Semrau. Dennis, what stood out to you in that first half?
Okay, for the keys to the game, Edgewood's number 1. Stop their transition game. They push the pace on rebounds and steals, so get offensive boards and make shots. Don't turn it over. Okay, for Milton, their number 2 is get as many possessions as we can to run the transition offense. Edgewood, 9 turnovers in the first half, 15 points off turnovers for Milton. Milton, you want to guess how many turnovers they had?
I don't remember any.
1.
Yeah, 1
no
turnover.
Points off turnovers.
Wow.
Here's your story right there. 15 points. And it goes back to when I was coaching in youth. When you get a fast break, it's a layup, right? But you even see in college they miss. So I like watching the Badgers. Boyd or Blackwell, they get it. They're going to lay it off the glass and score. Well, that's what Milton is doing. They are getting the ball, and they're getting inside transition, and they're finishing the shots. And with the loss of their big inside, with Koyo went out, you think, is that going to affect them? No, they just kept tacking the rim. Now they don't have somebody to dump out to, and eventually when that gets stopped, you're going to be kicking it out, and then the threes will start coming.
Milton 40, Edgewood 32 at the break. Let's get a quick check of our Midwest Financial Group coaches profile for tonight's game. The lineup in Midwest Financial Group consists of coaches for your financial world, organizing the players on your personal team. Behind every great team is a great coach. Let the Midwest Financial Group be yours for your financial planning needs. Head to mfgteam.com to get started today. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor. Laura Stavnis in her 33rd season, Dennis, a Hall of Famer. You know she's got to have a big message here for her Crusaders at halftime.
Oh, she does, definitely. We got to pick it up on defense. And on offense, I mean, they're getting shots. They've put 32 points up in the first half. That's pretty good. But when you give up 15 points off turnovers, that's pretty tough.
And head coach Stacy Skemp in her 11th season at Milton, graduate of Pecatana High School, Platteville.
This is great, okay?
Yeah.
Rio, little small town girl. That's Laura Stavnis.
Uh-huh.
Blanchardville. That's where Stacy's from. She went to Platteville. Her job is agricultural teacher and an FFA advisor in the school. Laura's a phys ed teacher in the school. I love them both. We got a Hall of Fame coach and one that will be down the road if she keeps it up.
That's a check your Midwest Financial Group coaches profile. Milton 40, Edgewood 32. Back with the second half. The thrilling conclusion of this girls basketball sectional semifinal after this on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that offer full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm has been dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how they can help set up your future for financial success. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor.
I wasn't sure if I could afford college, and my family couldn't help me. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I found financial support beyond tuition. Even fuel, transportation, and technology has been covered. It's incredible that I'll be able to graduate debt-free. My advice to others, don't let financial barriers stop you. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Looking to take your baseball game to the next level? GRB Academy provides year-round training programs designed around your schedule and your goals. For over 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's leader in player development and advancement with a state-of-the-art 52,000 square foot facility of elite baseball training space and coaches who know how to get results. From youth to high school, baseball players trust GRB to help them reach their next level. Training program spots are filling quickly, so don't wait. Register now at grbacademy.com.
Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Stop in today at their location on Fish Hatchery Road and check out their full lineup of vehicles and find the one that's right for you, or browse the vehicle selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. That's ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda.
Brewers baseball is back.
First pitch swinging and a drive to deep left. It's way back and way gone for Brandon Lockridge. First home run of the spring.
You're listening to Madison's new home of the Milwaukee Brewers, 100.5 ESPN.
Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Zimbrick Honda has been a proud partner of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Browse their car selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. Alongside the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau, my name is Jesse Nelson. Milton 40, Edgewood 32, upset brewing here in the girls basketball Division II sectional semifinals at Oregon High School. Out of the halftime break, the Edgewood Crusaders start with the basketball working left to right as we see it and as you see it with us on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Driving with the left hand, Macy Faust into the paint, draws contact, shot no good. It falls off the rim, but 12 seconds into the second half, Faust finds herself at the free throw line for 2 attempts.
I think it was Butchen with a foul. Number 10, yep.
And that is her second personal foul. Kylee Butchen had 8 points in the first half. First free throw attempt, no good at the line for Faust. The Edgewood Crusaders in their home white uniforms, maroon letters and numbers with a gold trim. The Milton Red Hawks in their road black uniforms, red letters and numbers with a white trim. Faust, second free throw attempt up and good. Milton 40, Edgewood 33, 17:45 to go in the game. 3-point attempt, left wing, no good. Would have been the largest lead of the night for Milton had it gone in for Kylee Butchen. Instead, here come the Crusaders. They'll try a 3, and it's good. Thompson, good from the left corner. Beanie Thompson cuts the lead to 4, just like that. Milton 40, Edgewood 36.
Her third
17:20 to go.
Her third triple tonight. That's what you want, coming right out. 4 points, first 2 possessions.
Second leading scorer on the year behind Anna Miller, the Wisconsin commit for the Edgewood Crusaders. A bump on Edgewood keeps it on this end with Milton. 17:11 to go in the game. A packed house here at Oregon High School. The entire lower bowl of this gym is full. Both the bright red and black of the Milton Red Hawks and the darker maroon and gold of the Edgewood Crusaders. Inbound pass comes in cleanly. Now back to the top of the key. How about a 3-point attempt, and good? Sydney Grady has 21 points. And the Milton Red Hawks have a 7-point lead on Edgewood. Bounce pass left side, shot no good. Crusaders keep the basketball though on the right side. Faust, bounce pass for Miller, mid-range, too strong, no good. Rebound, Milton, and a foul on Edgewood. And Dennis, that foul goes on number 2, Sienna Rabach, her second. There comes a point in every game where you start to see the emotional expressions on a team that is on the cusp of potentially facing an upset. And I think we just saw it from Rabach and the Edgewood Crusaders.
Yes, you go down, you make a couple baskets, all of a sudden you make a couple mistakes, and now you're getting close to a double digit. By the way, that was her third foul.
Yep, thanks for the correction there.
They put it up late, that's all.
Appreciate it. Bounce pass down to the left block, looking for room, thrown back near the midcourt line, preserved by Vind. Had to do her best trapeze artist to
And couldn't finish it.
Left hand, no good. Rebound, Edgewood. Here come the Crusaders into the front court. Left side, how about a quick three? Yes! Anna Miller on Wisconsin.
I'm not done with. She's not done with her junior year yet.
24 points for Anna Miller. The Badgers commit 43-39. Milton leads Edgewood. Right side of the floor, pump fake. Klug, left side now. Three-point shot is good. Nayeli Kilen's first points of the game. She's the second leading scorer on the season for Milton, averaging 14 a game. 7-point lead again for the Red Hawks.
She hadn't scored in the first half. You know she's going to come out, get some points. And with Grady hitting it all cylinders, that's a good plus.
Faust fires a three, no good. Rebound Milton, up by 7 with the basketball. Left side of the floor. Grady crosses the timeline. Wants to take it herself, one-on-one with Miller, who rejects it. Grady gets it back. Miller in the way again. Akpanja comes away with the ball. Feeds it left for Juju Thompson. To her sister Beanie beyond the three-point line in the corner. Now a reset. Miller, top of the key. Using a screen from Akpanja. Step back three, no good. On a bounce, Milton has it. 2-on-2 into the front court. Here they come. Butchen all the way to the bucket. Lays it up with the right hand, good. 10 points now for Kylee Butchen, matching the largest lead of the game. Milton up 48-39.
Coast to coast on that one. Beautiful rebound. Rip it down and go all the way.
Right side, Anna Miller, directing traffic from the corner. Gives it to Beanie Thompson, right wing. Pulls a three, no good. Akpanja with the offensive rebound and a whistle on Milton with 14 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the game. Edgewood will inbound beneath their own basket.
Now that's a biggie. Grady just picked up foul number 3.
Sydney Grady with 21 points and now 3 fouls to go with it. 14 minutes and 30 seconds to play here in the
that was a tough rebound
game at Oregon High School.
Up over the back without making contact.
Inbound to Anna Miller all the way into the backcourt. Miller collects it on a bounce. Middle of the floor with the right hand. Here comes Miller all the way to the basket. Whistle, shot no good. Free throws coming for Anna Miller. The Wisconsin Badgers commit at the line. Clock stops just 9 seconds off of it. 14:21 to go in the game. Edgewood down by 9. Miller to the free throw line.
If I was on Surrey, Morgan's stepped in there for Corio being out and giving us quality minutes here.
Miller's first free throw off the rim, no good. Having a frustrating night at the free throw line, Anna Miller. PrepMania brought to you by Stoughton Health. They've been providing trusted care close to home, and they're proud to support student athletes from around the area. From rehab to ortho care, Stoughton Health provides comfort and convenience locally. Visit stoughtonhealth.com to learn more today. Second free throw good for Miller. Now 25 points on the night for the likely Badger Small Conference Player of the Year for the second year in a row. 48-40, Milton by 8. Three-point shot, no good. Grady gets it down underneath the basket, over to the right corner, and the three is good. Get the broom, she's on cleanup duty, and she can hit the three. Largest lead of the game for Milton, 51-40. They're up double digits on a team that's played for the gold ball each of the last 2 years. Miller draws contact and will shoot 2 free throws. Shot no good. Foul called on Maddie Vind of Milton, sending Miller to the line. That is already the 4th foul on Milton here in this half, but Miller misses the front end of the free throw. She'll get a second attempt, but Dennis, what's going on? She's an 88% free throw shooter on the season.
5 for 8 right now. Make it 6 for 9.
66% on the night. Second free throw is good. Miller with 26 of the 41 for Edgewood. They're still down by 10. Left side, Butchen driving and a whistle on Edgewood. I don't think they're going to call that a shooting foul.
Shouldn't.
And they got Miller called for the foul. And they are going to call it a shooting foul, huh?
He's still on the floor.
Okay.
Milton will take it. 2
free throws for Butchen. First free throw off the rim, no good. I believe they call that ball don't lie. Kylee Butchen, a 5'6 junior, 71% free throw shooter on the season. First team all-conference player last year. leading scorer for Milton this season. Could be another
There she is.
honor that she receives being named a first-team all-conference player this year. Second free throw good. Butchen now with 11 in the game, and it's an 11-point lead for Milton, matching its largest of the game. Beanie Thompson down to the left block, traveled. Get the Atlas.
Just dragged her pivot foot.
Turnover to Milton, 13:35 to go in the game.
She made some contact, but she drew the contact, and they were going to call the defensive foul and call the travel.
Into the paint, on the run, shot no good, but it stays with Milton. Open look for three, way off the mark for Morgan Suring.
Ooh.
Chased into the corner, and it's off Edgewood. It'll stay with Milton. Hustle play in the corner for the Red Hawks to maintain possession. It's a heck of a play.
Scrum there. But still plenty of time, 13-plus minutes here. Edgewood down by 11. They need to stop here.
Tough spot for Grady to inbound the ball, but she does it right in front of the Milton student section, so they're a little more forgiving. And a ball falls out of bounds here off an Edgewood player. Stays with Milton. Just a couple of seconds off the clock. You feel like this is a pretty crucial time in this game. Edgewood has a chance to come back. They're certainly capable of overcoming this deficit, but they've got to start to get some stops.
Right.
Milton playing with its largest lead. Inbound comes in clean. Floater on the run, left side, no good for Butchen. It came up short. Here comes Edgewood. Miller, step back, long two is good. Had a foot on the three-point line. Long two for Anna Miller. Unofficially 28 points now for the fantastic junior. Butchen on the run in the paint, yes.
Counter.
54-43, Milton by 11, 12:40 to play in the game. Beanie Thompson uses a screen from Miller and from Akpanja. Thompson all the way down to the right block, now kicks it to the corner. Pump fake, Teagan into the paint. Right for Thompson, a three, no good. And it will fall out of bounds into the hands of Coach Laura Stavnes. Turnover to Milton. 12:26 to play in the game. Could be one of the biggest upsets of the sectional semifinal brewing here at Oregon High School. 2-seed Milton with an 11-point lead on the number 1 seed Edgewood Crusaders. Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, video producer Owen Dimfel, audio producer Riley Yauk. Back in the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. Left side, pump fake, Klug. Bounce pass onto the left baseline, and Milton will reset. Grady uses a screen, now passes right. Pump fake, Klug on the run, contested, no. Preserved, thrown into the backcourt. This is going to be an over and back. Edgewood basketball with 11:52 to go.
Returning for Milton, number 40, Morgan Suring.
Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Zimbrick Honda, been a part of the Madison community since 1973. Their customer service is second to none. You can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. And if you need new tires, get the 4th for just $1. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. Shot no good for Edgewood from three-point range. Milton comes away with the ball, and a bounce pass is kicked out of bounds into the Red Hawks bench by an Edgewood defender. It'll stay with Milton, still with an 11-point lead. Now 11:39 to play in the game. When does Edgewood start to think, Dennis, that they're running out of time with a double-digit deficit?
You got to get down. You got to try to cut it into single digits. Once you get to about halfway through the point, about 9 minutes in, they got to be in single digits. Otherwise, you're going to start panicking. But again, when you can shoot the three, that's, you're down by 9. It's 3 possessions. Oops.
While Dennis was talking, the ball was knocked out of bounds twice by Edgewood's defense. So we're just going to keep doing this. I'll let you know when something important is going to happen if you're with us on radio. Inbound comes in cleanly. All right, here goes Milton on offense. At the top of the key, it's Kilen. Now into the paint. Passes left. Nora Smith. Floater off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound on the weak side, but lost out of bounds by Suring. Got a little crossed up where she wanted to pass that basketball, and Suring mishandled it out of bounds. Milton still up 11 with 11:15 to play in the game. Winner will play in the sectional final on Saturday afternoon, as of now scheduled for Janesville Craig High School at 1 o'clock here on ESPN Madison. Three-point shot, no good. Here comes Milton, left side. And Miller steps in the way, loose ball, held ball. Arrow keeps it with the Red Hawks. Under 11 minutes to play. Milton with 5 timeouts left, Edgewood with 3. Start to wonder when both teams will start to try and slow this game down, make sure the message is clear from a couple of tenured head coaches.
Yeah, right now, another turnover.
Faust to Thompson. Thompson on the run. Block is called on Milton. The shot no good. But Beanie Thompson will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight with 10:44 to play in the game. Milton 54, Edgewood 43. Beanie Thompson, second leading scorer for Edgewood on the season, averaging 18 a game. She's a 78% free throw shooter. First attempt, off the rim, no good. Thompson's a junior. She was a first-team all-conference player and an all-state player as a sophomore last season. 2-year starter and also a key reserve as a freshman on that team that won the state championship 2 seasons ago. Second free throw good for Beanie Thompson. 12 points on the night. And it's a 10-point lead for Milton. Red Hawks 54, Crusaders 44. Milton basketball in the front court. By the way, Dennis, I haven't mentioned this yet. Our magic number tonight, 58.
Oh.
We're almost there. 98% of the time, team that scores 58 first in this matchup goes on to win the game. Milton lost it. They can't get to 58 yet. Into the front court, Edgewood with numbers. Free throw line extended left. Now all the way to the basket. Layup good for Macy Faust. That's 3 unanswered. Edgewood's cut the lead down to 8. Milton 54, Edgewood 46 with 10 minutes to go in the sectional semifinal. At the free throw line, Grady feeds it. Now, dangerous pass deflected on the baseline and out of bounds off Milton. They're trying to find Nora Smith down in the post and couldn't do it. And a timeout called by Milton and head coach Stacy Skemp. 9:52 to play in the game. Milton 54, Edgewood 46. Back in 30 seconds after this Madison College timeout on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Brewers baseball is in the air.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Would you like fries with that? 12 in a row for the Crew.
Spring back into the baseball season on 100.5 ESPN, Madison's new home of the Milwaukee Brewers.
Milton 54, Edgewood 46 with 9:52 to play in this girls basketball Division II sectional semifinal. On Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, Gruber Law Offices has a reputation for winning. Their experienced, powerful team works tirelessly to help people and families seriously injured in accidents by providing the best care and service. There's never a fee until they win your case. Gruber Law Offices, serving the people and state of Wisconsin for over 35 years. Gruber Law Offices, one call. That's all. Thank you, Dennis. 54-46. Milton in front by 8. Edgewood basketball. They've cut the deficit down to 8. It was as many as 11 on a couple of different occasions here in the second half. Out of the timeout, Crusaders have it. Anna Miller, Wisconsin Badgers commit. She's a junior. Into the paint, on the run.
Nice
Extra
move.
step for positioning, and Miller finishes. Is that 30 points now?
30 points.
30 for number 30, Anna Miller. 6-point lead for Milton, approaching the midpoint of the second half.
Yeah.
On the right wing, here come the Red Hawks. On the run, Kilen can't hit. Loose ball, Anna Miller muscles it away for the Edgewood Crusaders. Pushing into the front court. Faust in the right corner. Now back to Miller on the right wing. Miller, 2-hand pass into the post, down, and rejected. Rabach had it swatted out of bounds. It stays with Edgewood. Correction, Suring picks up the foul. The Red Hawk faithful were so loud I didn't hear the whistle blown to say
Yeah.
that was a foul against Milton. And it sends Sienna Robach to the free throw line. Sets, fires, and hits on the first. That's the first point of the night for the sophomore forward, Sienna Robach, 4th leading scorer on the year for the Edgewood Crusaders. She is the daughter, if that name sounds familiar, of former Wisconsin Badgers and NFL offensive lineman and current Badgers assistant coach, Casey Robach. Second free throw rattles in for Sienna. 4-point game. Milton 54, Edgewood 50, with 8:45 to play in the sectional semifinal. Winner plays for a chance to go to state on Saturday. A steal for Edgewood and a foul on a reach for Milton. And that's the 7th foul on the Red Hawks in this half. You know what that means. Free throws the rest of the way for the Edgewood Crusaders.
And Grady picked up her 4th.
Grady, the leading scorer on the night for Milton, with 24 points to her name, now with 4 fouls. And we'll see if number 5 in the road black uniforms remains on the floor here for Milton, or if she has to go and take a seat on the bench. She did head over to the bench. So Grady has to check out of the game for, you would think, at least a couple of minutes here. We're still 8:35 to go. Free throw no good. Milton catches a break. 4-point lead for the Red Hawks. And they have the basketball now.
Could have cut that down to a 1-possession game.
They're playing without Allison Coyo, the junior forward, had to leave the game with an injury in the first half. Now they're playing without Grady, who's on the bench with 4 fouls. And stepping in the way, and Faust forces the turnover, and then another foul on Milton as they trip over her as she got it. 8:15 to go, and now Edgewood will shoot more free throws. This one goes on Nora Smith, her 2nd. Edgewood battling back. This is a 7-0 run currently for the Crusaders. Make it 8 as Faust connects at the line. 50% free throw shooter entering play tonight, Macy Faust, the 5'6" senior. First team all-conference player a year ago. Connects on both. Milton 54, Edgewood 52. Approaching 8 minutes to play in the sectional semifinal. I love the playoffs, Dennis. This is fun. Right side, bounce pass. Shot partially blocked for Smith, and a foul's called on Edgewood.
Looks like that one's going to be on Faust. You just got her face.
At first glance, it looked clean to me, but no objection from the Edgewood players, so. You're right, Dennis. They did get Faust for that foul, and it's 2 free throws no matter what for Nora Smith. Freshman forward. First free throw off the back of the rim, off the front of the rim, and off no good. She'll get a second, though. Keep in mind that magic number, formula taught to me by Dave Snell, the Bradley Braves play-by-play announcer, longtime voice of Bradley. 58, the magic number, 98% of the time. The team that scores that number first goes on to win. Milton's been held still here at 54. Second free throw no good for Smith. Here comes Edgewood, chance to tie or take the lead. Robach down to the right block, picks up the dribble, feeds Miller, top of the key for the lead, off the mark, no good. Loose ball, out of bounds on the baseline. Last touch by Edgewood, good call. It's Milton basketball, 7:38 to play.
That body's down there. Could have called something there, but let it go.
Nervous energy for both fan bases.
Oh.
Season on the line with 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go. On the run, in the paint, and that snaps the scoreless streak. Nayeli Kilen, first bucket inside the arc tonight for Kilen. She's only got 5 points, but that is a big one for Milton. 56-52, Red Hawks up by 4 on Edgewood. 7:10 to play in the game. Beanie Thompson at the free throw line, now down to the right block. Thompson picks up the dribble, bounce pass inside, trying to feed Robach. It was knocked out of bounds by the Milton defense. Stays here with Edgewood with exactly 7 minutes to play.
Hey, Robach kept moving. Just good defensive play to knock it out of bounds. It was a good look there by Miller.
Faust inbound, standing on the R in Panthers, as written along the baseline here at Oregon High School. Comes into Thompson on the right block. Thompson step back from 5 feet, no. Rebound, Rabach, no. Couple of looks for Edgewood. They couldn't connect on any of them. And Milton comes away with it. It's a big defensive stand for the Red Hawks. Now can they capitalize on the other end? Kilen, pitch and catch left side with Butchen. Now they bounce it right. Ooh, that was a dangerous one. On a couple of bounces, it ends up in a teammate's hands. And now into the paint, Smith is fouled. And I think they're going to call that a shooting foul. So Nora Smith will shoot free throws.
And if that is Rabach, that's her fourth. Yep.
Sienna Rabach with 4. Sydney Grady for Milton has 4. That is the 5th foul on Edgewood as a team here this half with 6:26 to go. First free throw attempt up and good for Nora Smith, and the freshman forward with her first point in this sectional semifinal. Unexpected significant playing time for Nora Smith here tonight due to the injury to the junior forward Allison Coyo in the first half. Smith good on both, and a big eruption from the Milton bench cheering on the freshman, stepping up in the clutch.
Turnover, steal.
And now a steal. No, can't finish. Butchen. And she's called for a foul, trying to hustle for her own rebound. Credit the defensive play disrupting the inbound pass, but then a disastrous ending as Butchen commits the foul, sending Edgewood to the line on the other end of the floor.
And this is foul number 9, so Edgewood will be shooting 2 the rest of the way. 1-and-1 in this one.
And that's the 4th on Butchen. 1-and-1 for Beanie Thompson, off the mark, no good. Loose ball, out of bounds, stays with Edgewood. 50-50 call, goes the way of the Crusaders.
2 missed layup, a turnover. They've had a chance to take the lead here. Got to get a basket here before the lead gets extended a little bit more.
Thompson inbound goes off the hand of the Milton defender Aubrey Klug, and they'll do it again. By the way, Milton has now hit that magic number, 58-52, with 6:20 to go. Nora Smith at the free throw line hitting magic number 58. Inbound to the corner, now feed it down to the post. Layup is good for Beanie Thompson.
Yeah, they got that counter they needed.
Milton 58, Edgewood 54, approaching 6 minutes to go in the girls basketball sectional semifinal. What a game so far. Can't wait to see how this one concludes.
Patience.
Bounce pass to the left corner. Open look for 3. Well off the mark. Smith on cleanup duty.
Reverse.
3-point attempt from the corner. Missed everything, but Smith was right there to grab it and throw it up with the left hand. No look at the bucket. 60-54. It's a 6-point lead now for Milton. 3-point attempt for Edgewood falls out of bounds after a miss. Milton basketball with a 6-point lead and 5:33 to go in a Madison College timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 30 seconds on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Stop in for an express oil change at Fish Hatchery Road on Saturdays. No appointment necessary. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Division II girls basketball sectional semifinal. The Milton Red Hawks, the number 2 seed, with a 60-54 lead on the number 1 seed Edgewood Crusaders. Alongside the dean, Dennis Semrau, my name's Jesse Nelson. 3-point attempt is good.
Kilen.
Nayeli Kilen, good from the corner. And it's a 9-point lead for Milton. Retaliation 3, no good for Edgewood. But Akpanja able to clean it up on the weak side rebound. Loose ball, held ball. Edgewood keeps it. but the Milton fans come to their feet cheering on the Red Hawks.
Foul is on. Yep.
Oh, it's not a held ball.
Nope, they gave the foul.
My, oh my.
Acapanja got the foul.
And that was the last foul to give for Edgewood. 9-point advantage for Milton. Last year they lost in the regional final. They haven't been to a sectional since 2019. Edgewood's played for the state championship each of the last 2 years in Green Bay. Milton upset-minded here on a Thursday night in Oregon. Can the Red Hawks preserve a 9-point lead here in the second half? Bounce pass, Smith with the finish! What a night for the freshman Nora Smith. Back to an 11-point lead, matching the largest of the night for Milton with 4.5 to go. Miller blocked from 3, rebound Milton. And now a foul on Faust. And the Red Hawks get free throws for Kilen on the other end. They are starting to feel it. Milton 65, Edgewood 54 with 4:28 to go. Nayeli Kilen to the free throw line for a 1-and-1, 82% free throw shooter on the season. First team all-conference player a season ago. Keelan's first is up and good. 9 points for Kilen. She averages 14 a game.
None in the first half, so big comeback.
4:28 to go. Milton up 12. Now its largest lead of the night. Second free throw, no good. Batted around. Oh, they're going to say Smith went over the back. And so we will pack it up and move to the other end of the floor. 2 free throws now for Edgewood. And no clock drains on that interaction. For over a century, one family's helped generations move forward with upfront pricing and professional crews. Christofferson Moving and Storage handles the heavy lifting so you can focus on what's next. Christofferson Moving and Storage, your best move since 1906. Get your complimentary quote at christoffersonmoving.com. First free throw attempt, no good for Sienna Rabach. 52% on the season, not a great free throw shooter. Sets, fires the second. This one's good. Rabach with 3 points tonight, all at the free throw line. Cuts Milton's lead back down to 11. Red Hawks trying to pull off the upset. 66-55. 4:20 to play. Into the paint, on the run. Kilen can't finish. Offensive rebound, put back, no. But Butchen is fouled, and she'll shoot 2. And Kylee Butchen, first-team all-conference player from a season ago, goes back to the line. That is Rabach's fifth foul. She is done. Tough night for Sienna Rabach. Tough night for Edgewood in general. They are not used to playing a game like this. Undefeated in conference play in the regular season. Dominated in their first 2 postseason games. The regional semi, 79-40 over Baraboo last Friday. 59-21 against 4-seed Mount Horeb. Butchen's first and second free throws now both good. Largest lead of the night, Milton 68, Edgewood 55. It's a 13-point advantage for the Red Hawks. Miller in the paint, quick turnaround jumper and good for 2 for the Wisconsin Badgers commit, junior Anna Miller. Inbound to Milton, into the front court, dangerous, and they're able to escape. Now bounce pass Smith, the freshman, puts it up, no good, batted around, it's loose. Milton collects at the free throw line, and contact on Edgewood. That'll send Maddie Vind to the free throw line with 3:48 to play. That is the 9th team foul on Edgewood and the 3rd on Macy Faust. So a 1-and-1 at the free throw line for Milton. Maddie Vind, 44% free throw shooter on the season. 68-57. Milton up 11. Vind sets and fires, and a clutch free throw goes in. First point of the second half for Maddie Vind. She's now got 10 in the game.
That puts 3 in double figures. for Milton tonight.
69-57. Milton up a dozen. Vin short on the second. Smith at the rebound. Offensive rebound. Milton gets it. And the shot goes in for Vin with a foul. The freshman Nora Smith having a legacy building night with the rebound, feeding Vin, and Vin puts it in with the left hand and draws contact to shoot another. 71-57. No good on the free throw for Vind. Edgewood rebound, and now a foul on Milton, I think is the call here.
Oh.
Or offsetting fouls, I think. Yeah. So Smith picks up her fourth for Milton. And Faust picks up her fourth for Edgewood. Simultaneous double foul on that wonky rebound. So no free throws for either team. Edgewood will inbound, going the length of the floor. 3:42 to play. Milton 71, Edgewood 57. Potentially one of the biggest upsets of this round of the postseason brewing here in Oregon. Miller on the run, no good. Smith rebound, held ball is the call. That's a break for the Edgewood Crusaders. It'll stay on this end. Edgewood's defense allows 47 points a game on the season. They are stifling defensively. Milton has put up 71 with still 3.5 minutes to go.
Not tonight.
Miller off the screen for three, no. Offensive rebound, and a whistle goes against Milton. And we're getting to the point now where both fan bases, with the nervous energy of the building, every whistle is going to be ridiculed by the team it goes against.
Half the place is happy, half the place is down.
Nora Smith just fouled out of the game for the Milton Red Hawks. That's her fifth. It does send Veronica Seitz to the free throw line for the Edgewood Crusaders, but a big ovation for Nora Smith, stepping in for the injured Allison Coyo in the second half. And Nora Smith, fantastic for the Milton Red Hawks, helping keep the game plan intact and helping build a 14-point lead. Seitz' first free throw, no good. She does shoot a second no matter what. Double bonus for both teams the rest of the way. 3:29 to go. Seitz, second free throw, no good, loose. Miller has it for Edgewood. The Badgers commit Anna Miller, feeds it to the left wing. Driving, Juju Thompson. Right for her sister, Beanie. Beanie Thompson all the way to the bucket with the right hand, good. 71-59, Milton leads Edgewood, 3:15 to play. Inbound comes in, running the length of the floor. Grady has to hand it off and does so successfully to Butchen. Butchen into the front court, and a foul is called on Thompson. Two free throws for Kylee Butchen at the free throw line with 3:06 to go. Milton 71, Edgewood 59.
Yeah, every foul, we're going to the line for two now. So game was moving along pretty quickly there for a while, wasn't it, Justin?
We knew it would come down to how they would shoot at the free throw line. Just had a feeling that would be the way this played out tonight. First one no good for Butchen. 71% free throw shooter on the season. Zimbrick Honda, been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Browse their car selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. Second free throw is good for Kylee Butchen. 13-point lead, 72-59. Now 3 minutes to go, and a whistle sends Beanie Thompson
of course
to the free throw line for two on the other end for Edgewood. So the winner of this game will face the winner of the number one seed Elkhorn Elks and the Catholic Memorial Crusaders. Saturday afternoon at Janesville Craig High School. Scheduled now at Janesville Craig for a 1 o'clock tip. We will be there here on ESPN Madison. If you're a fan of either of these teams, if you advance, make sure you subscribe to the ESPN Madison YouTube channel so that you get notified when we go live with our broadcast on Saturday afternoon. Thompson's second free throw is good. She missed the first. 12-point game, 72-60. Inbound comes in. Butchen across midcourt. She's fouled by Teagan. Butchen will shoot two. 72-60, Milton in front of Edgewood. Red Hawks have led by as many as 14 here in the second half. They have led for the entirety of the second half. We're able to build an 11-point lead in the first half. Edgewood knocked that down to 8 at the break. They were as close as 4 points, I believe, here in the second half. Did they get it to 2?
They got it to 2.
They did have it to 2 points.
And they had the 3 possessions, could not get it over the hump.
That's you're right, then. 54-52. Anna Miller had a look at a 3 to take the lead, missed it, and Edgewood has not been as close since. Second free throw missed and out of bounds off of Milton. First free throw was good for Butchen. 73-60. Red Hawks in front by 13 points.
Yep, all the Red Hawks have to do just play straight up defense. Edgewood scores fine, and then just spread the floor and go to the free throw line.
3-point shot is good. Anna Miller, who else? And a timeout called by the Edgewood Crusaders and head coach Laura Stavnes. Milton 73, Edgewood 63 with 2:47 to go. A Madison College timeout here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Remember, after the game, we will award our Pizza Hut Player of the Game. Dennis, it was in this gym in the sectional final last year where we saw the miraculous second half comeback down the stretch in the legendary game that that Arrowhead and Wanakee played against each other with a trip to state on the line in Division I. We've seen crazier comebacks than Edgewood down by 13 here in the final 3 minutes, but they're going to need stops and they're going to need scores and no empty possessions.
Yeah, and right now with every time you foul, the other team gets 2 free throw attempts. But you do too, so so the fouls actually aren't a bad thing because it stops the clock. Then you just have to hope that the other team's not hitting the free throws. But 10 points, they need a couple of steals here.
Edgewood will apply pressure, comes in, bounce pass, clean, now feed it left. Butchen across midcourt, double teamed. This Edgewood defense is really good. They have been all season long. Feed it right, now pump fake, driving, and to the bucket. No, batted around. Edgewood can't come up with a rebound. Milton maintains possession. Kilen between the circles. Feed it left to Butchen. That is a big break for Milton to get that offensive board. Under 2.5 minutes to go. 10-point lead for the Red Hawks. Miller commits the foul. 2 free throws upcoming for Milton. That's the third on Anna Miller.
She has 35 points right now. She's done everything she can tonight. But she had to make that foul right. She couldn't let her get to the basket.
First free throw up and out, no good for Sydney Grady. Remember, Grady sat out for the last several minutes playing with 4 fouls.
She got 24 here tonight.
Not a great free throw shooter on the season, averaging 44% per game coming into this one tonight. Grady sets, fires the second. This one's good. So back to an 11-point advantage, 74-63. Here comes Edgewood. Miller into the paint. Layup no good. Batted around. Loose ball. Who's got it? Milton. Right side, Grady. Feeds it ahead for Butchen. The layup is good. 2 minutes to go.
That could be the dagger right there.
76-63. 3-point shot no good. Edgewood's in desperation mode. Miller chases it down. Great way to preserve it right in front of the scorer's table. Crusaders got to go. Beanie Thompson left to right across the paint and a whistle. Minute 48 to play. Thompson to the free throw line. Milton up 13 points. What a night for the Milton Red Hawks. Haven't been to a sectional since 2019. First free throw no good for Thompson, and you can start to see the frustration, the emotion starting to potentially become a realization here for some of the Edgewood Crusaders, knowing that this lead is starting to seem insurmountable. Halfway down and out, no good. Loose ball and a held ball. Arrow gives it to Milton.
Edgewood has missed 11 free throws in the second half.
And they're down 13.
You make half those free throws, you make it a 2-possession game, and anything can happen under 2. But right now, you have to spread the floor. That's what they're doing, break the press,
Milton does a great job getting it into the front court. Butchen will dribble it around, nearly stolen away. I'm going to say it's off of Edgewood, stays here with Milton with 1:37 to go. Edgewood 20-6 on the season, but almost all of those losses were scheduling up in non-conference play. Played a couple of tough ones down the stretch against teams like Verona, getting themselves ready for the postseason run. Team that played a triple overtime thriller in the state championship game last year in Green Bay. And a team that won the gold ball the year before that. Loose ball timeout called by Milton from the bench and head coach Stacy Skemp with 1:20 to go and a 13-point lead. Milton 76, Edgewood 63. It's another Madison College timeout. Madison College been around for over 100 years right here in our community. They've grown to 7 campuses all across South Central Wisconsin, including 3 in Madison. Whether you're starting fresh or leveling up your career, Madison College is here for you. Learn more at madisoncollege.edu. That's madisoncollege.edu.
We started thinking about our player of the game. Butchen 11 second half points with 19. And Grady, though, her 18 points in the first half when Kilen was shut out. That was huge.
There's a number of names I think you could point to for Milton here tonight, Dennis, because let's not discount what Nora Smith did as a freshman.
6 points off the bench.
Not to mention her rebounding, especially the crucial one on the offensive board that helped Milton go up double figures for good, it would look like, here down the stretch of the game. We'll talk more about the Red Hawks as they look to close this game out. For the Edgewood Crusaders, Dennis, this is going to be kind of uncharted territory, not playing in a sectional final on Saturday.
Yeah, this is when I talked to Coach Staub this week. She said, this is the hot team right now, and they believe. Only loss, like I said, was to a really good Wanakee team that had their best player hurt last week.
Out of the timeout, Milton will inbound beneath their own basket. Doing the inbounding, Grady tries to throw it in. It's intercepted, stolen away by Beanie Thompson. Here comes Edgewood into the front court. Thompson feeds Anna Miller. Anna Miller's got to go. Driving inside, offensive foul. Shot went in, but it doesn't matter. That's the 4th on Anna Miller. And everything's coming up Milton.
That is the dagger right there. Offensive foul, 13-point lead now. And we're going back to the free throw line.
Butchen fouled in the backcourt. She'll shoot 2. 1:08 to play. The Milton Red Hawks with a 13-point lead over the Edgewood Crusaders. Edgewood lost by 1 point in triple overtime of the state championship game last season against Wauwatosa East. Free throw no good for Butchen on the first. They were that close to being back-to-back state champions. Anna Miller, the Wisconsin Badgers commit, she's a junior. She's going to be the conference player of the year again this year, you would think. She's never not played for a state championship in her high school career. 77-63, 3-point shot is good from the left corner for Macy Faust. And a subdued celebration for the Edgewood Crusaders. Coach Stavnes calls timeout with 1:02 left to go here in regulation. Milton 77, Edgewood 66. Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Zimbrick Honda been a part of the Madison community since 1973. Their customer service second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. And if you need new tires, Dennis, at Zimbrick Honda, you buy 3 and get the 4th for how much?
$1.
Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. Coming up in our post-game show, we will award our Pizza Hut Player of the Game. We'll talk a little bit about the girls' sectional final. We will see the winner of this game and the winner of Elkhorn and Catholic Memorial on Saturday afternoon, tentatively scheduled as of now, 1 p.m. at Janesville Craig High School. Pre-game coverage at 12:45. Same places as tonight, 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. We'll also talk briefly about tomorrow night's game, boys basketball regional semifinal, right back here at Oregon High School.
Madison West and the host Panthers. Get a first look at the Regents this year.
Riley Yauk and Dennis Semrau on the call of the boys regional semifinal and final this weekend on Zimbrick Honda's PrepMania. Milton threw it into the front court, and it's stolen away by Edgewood off the inbound pass. Here's Miller. Can they capitalize? Miller lost it. Loose ball. Milton has it. Couple of teammates fighting with each other. And now a foul will send Grady to the line. If Edgewood had any chance, that was it. And they didn't even get a shot off. Miller tracked down the pass. Not a good inbound pass for Milton. Trying to throw it the length of the floor. But Miller coming the other way just ran out of gas and lost the basketball. Sidney Grady sets, fires, first free throw, no good. Still an 11-point lead for Milton, 77-66. .8 to go. Grady's second, no good. Edgewood tracks it down. Beanie Thompson got to go, down 11. Into the front court. Thompson drives left side all the way to the basket. Fouled, shot no good, halfway down and out. You can't do that if you're the Milton Red Hawk defense. Just let her go.
Penalty foul number 30, Aubrey Klug, her second personal foul. Beanie
It's on
shooting
Aubrey Klug. She picks up her second and 2 free throws for Beanie Thompson, granddaughter of former Wisconsin Governor Tommy Thompson.
Edgewood Crusaders number 1, Juju Thompson.
First free throw up and good for Beanie Thompson at the line. By the way, Governor Thompson, if you're tuning in tonight, I love your state park up near Crivets. My wife and I hiked it last year. It was gorgeous. Second free throw good for Beanie Thompson, 2 of 2 at the line. 77-68, and a foul will send Grady back to the free throw line on the other end.
Edgewood foul number 10, Penny Teagan.
42.9 to play.
Sidney Grady shooting.
We'll make sure we get a check if we can find it. I'm sure we will be able to. The final score of the Catholic Memorial Elkhorn sectional semifinal. Winner of this game gets the winner of that one on Saturday afternoon. Grady sets, fires, free throw, no good. Well, doors open.
Neither team making free throws here. They've left it all on the floor. They're gassed.
9-point game, Milton 77, Edgewood 68. Don't go anywhere just yet. 42.9 to go. Grady, second free throw is good. 10-point lead. Anna Miller across the timeline. Step back three. Oh, it's blocked by Milton. Red Hawks have it. Klug into the front court. Triple teamed on the sideline before the foul's committed with 32.6. All right, that feels like it probably did it. If Miller would have hit that 3 and we've got a 7-point game and they're starting to put the pressure on, you never know.
That's it for Macy Faust. Her 5th foul, senior, her final game, it looks like, for the Crusaders.
A decorated career for Macy Faust. You can see the emotions on the bench as the first free throw is good for Klug. Believe it or not, Klug's first points of the game. 79-68. Klug's second is good. 80-68, Milton leads Edgewood. Anna Miller, she'll have another year to come back to Edgewood. Oh, foul, shot is good. Miller to the free throw line for an extra one. We've seen her a couple of times on PrepMania, Dennis, over the last couple of seasons. Every time Anna Miller puts on a show, you know the Wisconsin Badgers are getting a good one. Just up the road from the Cole Center, Edgewood High School.
Yeah, 37 points now, making 38. Did all she could tonight.
80-71, 9-point game. And Penny Teagan commits the foul for Edgewood in the backcourt, sending Milton back to the free throw line.
Teagan's a sub for Edgewood. She might foul out here. They have 4 fouls. She's doing what she can to try to keep minute.
First free throw attempt is up and good for Nayeli Kilen at the free throw line. All of her points in the second half here tonight. She's now up to 10. We'll see if she can get 11 with this attempt. Yes. 11-point lead for Milton, 82-71. It's not every day Edgewood gives up 82 points in a basketball game. Off the screen, 3-point attempt, no good for Veronica Seitz. Loose ball, Milton has it, 10 seconds to go. And a foul is committed, sending Kilen to the line, but it's all formality at this point. And look at the Milton Red Hawk fans. A standing ovation with 8.5 to play. They're going to pull off one of the big upsets of the sectional semifinals. The celebration is on. Well, it turns out at the college level, Miami, Ohio, not the only Red Hawks team having a special season. The Milton Red Hawks are about to play for a trip to the state championship on Saturday afternoon. Looks like Elkhorn is the winner, and that will be the opponent at Janesville Craig High School. Second free throw also good. 5 seconds to go. Shot no good for Edgewood, and it's over. The Milton Red Hawks upset the Edgewood Crusaders. And the number 2 seed Milton moves on to the Saturday afternoon's sectional semifinal with a trip to state on the line. Milton will face Elkhorn on Saturday. 84-71. Milton overcoming adversity, losing one of their best players, Allison Coyo, in the first half. One of their best players, Sydney Grady, had an amazing first half tonight, sidelined for much of the second half with 4 fouls. Even with all that, facing a Wisconsin Badgers commit, a Hall of Fame head coach, the Milton fans get to rush the floor and celebrate with their girls basketball team. Milton will play in the sectional final Saturday afternoon against Elkhorn with a trip to the Resch Center in Green Bay on the line. Milton 84, Edgewood 71. We'll award our Pizza Hut Player of the Game, get you the final numbers, preview Saturday's sectional final, and talk a little bit about tomorrow night's boys regional that we'll have here at Oregon High School. That's all still to come as we get to the postgame show coming up next on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on ESPN Madison.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that offer full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm has been dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how they can help set up your future for financial success. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor.
Pizza Hut's Big New Yorker Pizza is back. For just $10 for a limited time, get an extra large pizza with 6 huge slices so big you have to fold them. Loaded up with your favorite toppings, like the classic and crispy pepperoni. It's the perfect way to feed the crew with giant slices and one legendary vibe. Big size, big value, just $10. Head to one of their locations. Order now on the Pizza Hut app or online at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut, feed good times.
For over a century, one family has helped generations move forward. Christofferson Moving and Storage. They've built a legacy of trust celebrating 120 years in 2026 with transparent, upfront pricing, highly trained professional crews, and flexible services designed around you. They protect your home and belongings with expert care and clear communication every step of the way. Let them handle the heavy lifting so you can focus on what's next. Christofferson Moving and Storage. Your best move since 1906. Get your complimentary quote at christoffersonmoving.com.
Sharon needed legal help. She needed Gruber Law Offices.
When I think about Gruber Law Office, I think about how they took care of me, how they make sure that you get what you're supposed to get. Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all. I will always trust one call, that's all.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
They are the best. I'm very happy.
Looking to take your baseball game to the next level? GRB Academy provides year-round training programs designed around your schedule and your goals. For over 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's leader in player development and advancement, with a state-of-the-art 52,000 square foot facility of elite baseball training space and coaches who know how to get results. From youth to high school, baseball players trust GRB to help them reach their next level. Training program spots are filling quickly, so don't wait. Register now at grbacademy.com.
Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Stop in today at their location on Fish Hatchery Road and check out their full lineup of vehicles and find the one that's right for you, or browse the vehicle selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. That's ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda.
Your state, your teams, your ESPN. The ESPN Wisconsin app. Customizable just to you. Find the ESPN Wisconsin app in the Apple or Android app stores today.
Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. It's a final at Oregon High School. Congratulations to the Milton Red Hawks, 84-71 winners over the Edgewood Crusaders. Edgewood played for the state championship each of the last 2 seasons, but they come here in the sectional semifinal and they get taken down by the 2-seed Milton Red Hawks. Congratulations to head coach Stacy Skemp in her 11th season, guiding Milton back to its first sectional final since they advanced to the sectional round of the postseason back in 2019. Milton now 19-8 on the season. Edgewood finishes 20-7. When you're faced with a challenge of how you respond determines the real winners. Rural Mutual believes there's something more important than just winning or losing a game. They believe that the team, school, and fans who support their athletes with dignity and class are the true champions. Rural Mutual is the proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award, and they have been since it started in 1965. From football to volleyball, soccer to tennis, the award recognizes more than team sportsmanship. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community as well. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how their team and your community can work together to be true champions. Time now to award our Pizza Hut Player of the Game performance for tonight's contest. Milton takes down Edgewood 84-71. And Dennis, when we award our Pizza Hut Player of the Game, a reminder that Pizza Hut's Big New Yorker Pizza is just $10 for a limited time. An extra large pizza with 6 huge foldable slices and bold New York style flavor. Big size, big value, just $10. Order on the Pizza Hut app or at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. No doubt tonight, Dennis, that the Pizza Hut Player of the Game, Sydney Grady of the Milton Red Hawks.
26 points. She is 5 of 10 from the free throw line. Interestingly enough, the teams were combined 39 of 68 from the line. A lot of fouls there down the stretch. But Grady helped him get that lead. It was 9-7 Edgewood. It was 9-5, and then it was 9-7. Then it was 9-9, and that was it. Edgewood never got closer than 2 points the rest of the way.
Congratulations, Sydney Grady, our Pizza Hut Player of the Game. All right, couple of final scores we want to update you on from around the area here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania Girls Basketball Sectional Semifinal. Some Madison area teams in action tonight. Madison Memorial, the 7 seed. They took down the 2 seed Wanakee in one of the big upsets in the regional final.
Tonight?
Not so good news tonight for Madison Memorial. The Spartans fall 47-36 to 3 seed Brookfield East. Neutral site game at Watertown High School in Division I. Madison Memorial season comes to an end. Brookfield East advancing to the sectional final on Saturday afternoon. The Beaver Dam Golden Beavers, the number 3 seed in their sectional in Division II, 52-30 winners over the 4 seed Port Washington. They got a good break with a 1 seed going down in their bracket. So Beaver Dam advancing to the sectional final on Saturday. You can watch that game on our sister station, Daily Dodge TV on YouTube. So if you want to double dose of girls high school basketball on Saturday. Congratulations to Beaver Dam, and congratulations to ESPN Beaver Dam and Daily Dodge TV on YouTube. That'll be the home of the game on Saturday as Beaver Dam advances to face the winner of Appleton Xavier and West De Pere, with a trip to go to the Resch Center and play for a state title. So congratulations to Beaver Dam, congratulations to Milton, both of our Madison area teams advancing from the sectional semifinal to Saturday's sectional final.
And what was that Elkhorn score again?
Elkhorn 68-51, according to multiple reports here online. 68-51. Elkhorn takes down Catholic Memorial. So that sets up, Dennis, the Milton Red Hawks and the Elkhorn Elks Saturday at Janesville Craig High School. 1 o'clock tip. Pregame at 12:45. It'll be right here on 100.5 ESPN and on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Any early thoughts as we look ahead to that girls sectional final that we'll be on the call for on Saturday afternoon?
Well, Edgewood with the reputation coming in, and it said Milton was hot, and when I talked to Coach Stobbs, he said, yeah, it was a team very aggressive, and if you let a team hang around or get that confidence, and you could just see the way they were playing with confidence, attacking the rim, they were able to get that transition offense going, and the 15 points off turnovers in the first half, that set the stage. And Edgewood was able to get back, but when you got to crawl back through big deficits, it's tough. They got it within 2, and then they had a missed free throw, had a turnover, had another missed bonus, and all of a sudden it was 11, and that was it. Then it was a foul fest at the end. Milton fouling. Why they were fouling, I don't know. They didn't need to foul, but Edgewood fouled to try to get back in it, and they had some shots.
They had a couple of chances to try and work their way back. Even as bad as the night was for Edgewood, they still had a couple of chances late.
But they missed 11 free throws in the second half, and that won't get it done.
No,
so.
An uncharacteristically poor shooting performance
Just a tough night
for the Edgewood Crusaders. They fall tonight. Milton advances to the sectional final on Saturday.
So we got 2 Badger large teams, Beaver Dam and Milton, in the sectional finals.
Will both play for a trip to contend for a gold ball in Division II on Saturday.
Well, but that'd be something. They both win and they played state. That would meet for if they played, that would be meet for the 3rd time.
They're both going to have their hands full on Saturday. We know that.
They got to get that. That's the big one. Saturday, that's as I said, the icing on the cake is the sectional final.
The best weekend of high school sports all season long continues tomorrow night here on ESPN Madison. On the ESPN Madison YouTube channel, 7 o'clock tip, boys basketball regional semifinal. The boys basketball postseason gets underway here on PrepMania. Riley Auk, by the way, a Milton alum back in the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. You know he's celebrating tonight. You know he's having fun with this Red Hawks victory this evening. He'll be on the call with you tomorrow. Madison West and Oregon in the 11-6 matchup in the boys regional semifinal. What are our early thoughts on tomorrow night's contest?
Oh, boy, I'll tell you, West lost Michael Wilson with prep early, and so this is kind of a team work in progress. So I would not be surprised. This is a team that's going to be stronger, West that is, down the road. Oregon has gone through some injuries and illnesses all year long. I think it's a toss-up because Oregon's been playing well down the stretch, but when you play the caliber that they do in the Big 8, and Madison West held its own there with the big dogs, I think it's going to be a fun game. It should be a single-digit game. I don't think that it's going to be blowout either way.
Winner will most likely see Verona on Saturday night in the boys regional final. Going to be a fun weekend of high school sports. Of course, state hockey, state team wrestling taking place this weekend, and if I may say, the state bowling championships up in Wausau on Sunday morning.
Gymnastics as well is going on this weekend too.
Yeah, but I'm not on the call of gymnastics.
I know.
I wasn't here to promote
But you had bowling. That's the. I thought you'd say that one for the last. You know,
well, I did until you jumped in with gymnastics.
Because that's part of the 3 this weekend for the state. You can't. Hey, people in Mount Horeb, Mertzi will be after you that one. Mount Horeb gymnastics are goddesses. So you better show some respect there. Little respect for gymnastics.
The most action, no matter which order you want to put it in, the most action-packed high school sports weekend of the year. When you look at the total amount of sports being played this weekend, the postseason implications across each sport, it's just so fun to see all of these different ones in action all weekend long, and it's our pleasure to bring it to you as best we can here on ESPN Madison.
You could be on the road.
Channel.
And you're on the road all weekend, right?
And on 100.5 ESPN. Yeah, I got to go from Janesville to Wausau on Saturday.
So did you take a day off on Monday? No.
No.
No. They rest. I hear the guys after you do stuff.
I might have Riley come in and do Saturday. I'm done with you, Dennis. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Zimbrick Honda have been part of the Madison community since 1973. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and on Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda-certified technicians handle it all. And if you need new tires at Zimbrick Honda, I'll ask them anyway. Buy 3 and get the 4th for how much, Dennis?
$1.
Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Come on, I'm just doing it for Willie and Taos. They rest.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
They take days off.
I get it
afterwards,
enough
too.
from them. I don't need it from you, too.
Dude, I'm just saying is after a weekend like that, a Monday, I don't see why, Packers play late at night. We got to do it the next day, but most people that are sane take Monday as a day off after the Packer game late night when they get home at 1 o'clock in the morning. But you're the trooper. You're always there on Mondays.
Dennis, we've been doing this a decade. Have I ever shown any signs of being sane to you?
We're in this business. No, we're not sane. Because we work 7 days a week and work all sorts of weird hours. And our wives get a lot of credit for putting up with a lot. So.
Yes, they do.
So you owe a dinner to your lovely wife for your road trip. And I owe mine with putting up with 3 days of wrestling last week and all the stuff I've been going through. So shout out to my wife, Karen, and
Becca at home as well.
And the little one.
And Mo.
And Mo.
Pizza Hut on us.
That's all right.
All right, great crew we had on hand here tonight for our video producer,
yes.
Owen
Owen,
Dimple,
the man, the legend here.
And for our audio producer and Milton High School alum, Riley Yauk, back in the Everlight Solar Studio at ESPN Madison. He's a proud Red Hawk tonight. Along with the Dean Dennis Semero, I'm Jesse Nelson. Milton upsets Edgewood 84-71. The 2-seed Red Hawks advance to the sectional final on Saturday afternoon. Elkhorn, the opponent, Janesville Craig, the destination. We will be with you. Pregame coverage starting at 12:45 with tip scheduled for 1 p.m. We hope you'll join us. And remember, subscribe to the ESPN Madison YouTube channel if you have not done so yet. Make sure you get notified when we go live on Saturday so you don't miss a single second of the action. For our entire PrepMania crew, my name is Jesse Nelson. Thank you so much for joining us from Oregon High School. The Edgewood Crusaders fall to the Milton Red Hawks. Milton wins it 84-71. Thanks so much for coming along on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Everyone plays like a champion at TPC